Hey y'all, so it's day one for me. I unexpectedly got a call from my pharmacy, and they had my Wegovy in stock. So it's day one for me. The problem with this medication is that they never have it. So getting a prescription for it is like half the battle. And like once you finally get a prescription for it, you're like, holy shit, I don't have to pay $1,000 for this medication. But then you go to fill it, and nobody has it, and it's on back order, and they don't even have it in their warehouses, so they don't even know when they're getting it. But I switched pharmacies, who thought they didn't have it either, and come to find out they did have my dose in stock. They told me a week before I run out, to call in advance, so I won't have that problem again. But I don't think that's going to make much of a difference if um, if they're picking and choosing what pharmacies that they want to send it out to, because that's what he said, that he gets the impression that they do. They pick and choose what pharmacies they send it to. Um, and it makes sense. I mean, why does CVS have it, but the pharmacy right across the street never has it, and hasn't had it in months. But yeah, this shot is for out of pocket. It's $1,300 in cash. You can get it on GoodRx, and the discount price is like $999, something like that. But if you have medical insurance, and you have two health factors basically that put you in a, to where basically it would do you some good to lose weight. If you're obese, if you have high blood pressure, um, at risk for diabetes, any of those things, they those are all make you a candidate for Wegovy. Makes you a good candidate for it. So your insurance will definitely approve you if you have any of those things. If you're obese, which a lot of people don't even realize, obese is like you don't obese is not like 300-400 pounds. Oh, you can be obese at like, I don't know, 160, 170. You can be obese. But yeah, I had high blood pressure, and of course being overweight, I was weighing 230, and I started fasting on my own without the Wegovy, and just not eating. I was basically fasting. I would eat at a certain period of the day, and I would eat really small meals, but that was it. And I honestly lost 10 pounds that way. And basically this is the same way that I'm going to lose the weight on Wegovy. It takes your appetite away, so basically you're starving, and your body starts to lose weight because it's eating at itself. So it's going to eat the fat that you have stored on you. And I did that on my own without the Wegovy, and it was hell. It was fucking hell. I just felt hungry all the time. I couldn't think of anything else but food all day. And I'm so freaking relieved that there's a medication that can turn that switch off. So we're going to see how this goes, and hopefully it goes well for me. I have a good experience. Some people haven't. Some people suffer from nausea, headaches, different things like that. I'll keep you guys in the loop and let you guys know. But from what I gather, it's usually the nausea comes when you try to eat something, because it curbs your appetite. So if you like force feed yourself, I've heard people who've done it have force fed themselves, and then they'll throw it right back up. They can't even keep it down. But the most important thing when taking Wegovy is you have to still maintain some type of healthy diet, and you have to stay hydrated. You have to, like, that's imperative. You lose a lot of fat, like a ridiculous amount of fat, but you lose a lot of muscle at the same time, because your body is basically going into ketosis mode. So it thinks it's starving. I mean, it is basically eating away at the fat on your body. And that by itself without Wegovy is really, it takes discipline, and it's not easy to do. I've done it before twice in my life. And the last time I did it was recently, a few months ago, and I lost solid 10 pounds. And my knees felt so much better after I lost that 10 pounds. But to be able to take something and lose 60, 70, 80 pounds, like, sign me up. I'm there. And this is what this medication promises to do. So, and so far, like, the people I know who are on it, my friend I just talked to last night, they lost 80 pounds in 8 months. Another friend of mine, they take Ozempic, which is the same exact thing. It's Semaglutide. They just put a different name on it. That one's for diabetes. They market it for diabetes. And the Wegovy, they market it towards weight loss, so that it can be proved medically by your insurance for weight loss, and it be covered. So be glad that, you know, it's people saying, well, it's a diabetes medicine and da 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 da. Be glad that they marketed it for weight loss, and that you have the ability to have access to it for being overweight, and not just people who have diabetes having access to it. Because this is like a miracle drug when it comes to weight loss. So I can't wait to see the results. It is October now. It is the middle of October. It's like the 13th or something, or the 14th of October. By the summertime, by June of next year, I plan to be slim. I plan to be in my wedding dress. That's why I wanted to wait till I lost the weight before I had my wedding. I want to look picture perfect, and that's the plan. That's the game plan. Next year, I want to have my wedding, and I plan to lose at least 60 pounds, and I'm going to do it. If I could do it without the Wegovy, and I was doing it just starving myself and basically fasting, I can definitely do it with the medication that curbs your appetite. So, and not to make it sound like a bad thing, like unhealthy, you know, starving yourself or anything, but just fasting, it is what it is. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. If you have any questions, let me know. The pen was super simple. You just pop off this gray top here. When you pop off the top, there's a needle inside of there. You don't even see the needle at all. And what you do is you just pinch some fat on your stomach, like there, down there, and you just press up against your stomach. And when you press up against it, the pen automatically injects you with the Wegovy. And as it's doing it, there's a little yellow box. There's a little box here, and this box is clear when you first get ready to take the shot. But as you take the shot, the box fills with yellow. So it's kind of like a meter. So you can see the yellow bar fill up as it's being injected into you. So you know how much is going. You know that the whole thing has been delivered to you. The shot has been delivered. And once you see that fill up the whole yellow bar, which mine did, it's only partially, it doesn't look like it now because I've been messing with it since and taking the cap on and off, but the whole box was yellow when I did it the first time, which it was done right. And when I got done, it didn't even bleed, and pain level on a scale of 1 to 10, it was like a 0.5. Like, it it probably, I think the only thing that kind of made it have a burn, a little pinch or whatever, was because I used rubbing alcohol on the spot right before I did it. So I think it was still a little, alcohol there, and I felt the alcohol, with the open, when it pinched. So that's what I felt. It really didn't. There was like no pain. I'm surprised because I have used needles before, and it was I've had some pretty painful experiences. So I'm glad they had this in the gun. I mean, that they have this just automatic. This is awesome. You can't go wrong with it. You can't mess up and inject yourself with air or anything like that. So yeah, stay tuned, and I will keep you posted on my journey.